important is momentum heading into the postseason?
It depends on the makeup of your team. If you got a bunch of older stars, maybe you're prioritizing health at this point of the year.
Well, you'd also like to avoid peaking too early, but that's pretty hard to gauge and hard to control.
Count it. Good.
Playing way above her listed height. McDonald, not afraid, down low.
And here's Mabry. Ionescu outside. To the left wing. Now Swish. 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Stevens grabs the board. Here's Court Queen. Off target from outside. Ionescu outside. Down low. Stewart. And the jam by Breanna Stewart.
Impressive from Stewart. 6'4", coming down in the pick and roll must be a scary sight.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Cloud. Now Court Queen. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Swish. She's guarded by Court Queen.
A sturdy screen set for her that time, and she doesn't fool around. Straight to the tin for the jam.
There was no way for her defender to get around that one.
No chance. The screen was in the right spot. Her feet were set. She would have had to go straight through her, and we know that's not happening.
6 to shoot. Here's Court Queen. And the Fever hit again from deep.
3 of 4 from the floor to start, and that's a good sign.
Boston sets a screen. Pass to Stewart. Swish. Outside Mabry. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Great play by Mabry. What an answer from beyond the arc.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Cloud outside. Now here's Court Queen. Shot clock at 5. Over to the left wing. The fader. Stewart grabs the miss.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here's Ionescu. The tray. That one doesn't drop. The Fever with the lead. Outside Stevens. Mack. Pass to Court Queen. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Wow, she has come into this game with her long-range game looking great. She could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Now here's Ionescu. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Boston. She's guarded by Stevens. Here's Mabry. Beyond the arc. Mack grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
McDonald with it. Pass to Court Queen. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Washington. A 4-point game. Ionescu has it. McDonald picks her up. Ionescu misses.
And for Sabrina Ionescu, the top pick of the 2020 draft, she had a bit of an inconsistent start to her career.
Spraining her ankle her rookie year and just playing 3 games. In her second season, she shot 38%. But you got to give Sabrina credit. The Walnut Creek Wonder worked herself into the star we know today.
Now here is Ionescu. Marina Mabry for 3. Screens it from beyond the arc.
This is why Mabry roams the perimeter. She's superb at finding available space to fire away.
Pass to McDonald. And here's Court Queen. That's good, and it's Ari McDonald with the assist.
The story here in the early stages is how well they've been shooting the ball.
An outstanding percentage. Look, this is how you want to start a ball game, am I right?
Yeah, it just sets a tone.
The shot by Ionescu, no good.
She might want to maybe defer for a while. She's had her chances this quarter, but nothing's fallen.
Pass to Court Queen. Drops in the layup for two.
More of that from McDonald, because that's what we like to see.
Washington trailing. Now here is Ionescu. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Launches a three, connects from three-point range.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Fever on top, up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
It's been a solid first half for them offensively, really in tune with each other.
Yeah, good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard for sure. A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Pass to Smalls. Cloud. And now Egbo. Smalls. She's covered by Ogumake. Here's Smalls.
And here's Morrow.
Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Ogumake outside. Rivers. She's covered by Cloud. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Smalls. Saxton. She's guarded by Boston. From deep three-point range, Saxton, no good.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she can work for a better shot than that.
Boston's shot is good.
Well, this is the thing about Aaliyah Boston. She can beat you back to the basket, and she can beat you facing up as well.
Timeout called the Fever. Here's McDonald. Outside Stevens. Morrow. Pass to McDonald. Here's Stevens. She's guarded by Boston. Fades. 2 points. That one goes in.
They did just what they needed to do and got a great look out of it.
Now Boston. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Solid on the one-hand slam.
And when it's a tight ball game like this, she's the player they want with the ball.
Absolutely. She's such a reliable finisher.
Outside McDonald. Stevens
She's guarded by Boston. Stevens with it, working on Boston.
That's basket number 2 with her third shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, that's just Stevens playing big right there. My goodness.
Timeout is charged.
And the Mystics call time here.
Oh, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Pass to Mabry. Now Ionescu. There's a screen by Swish.
To the paint. And she jams it in with authority.
Such solid, fundamental basketball right there.
Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And there was a terrific understanding between teammates that made it possible. They really read each other well, like a book.
Now here is Stevens. Fires from deep. It falls for her 7th bucket of the contest. She's 7 for 9 today.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Pass to Swish.
A marvelous lead pass, and she throws it down.
Talk about a determined distributor. Ionescu pretty much always knows where her teammates are.
Stevens. She's guarded by Swish. Court Queen with it.
Ogwumike's there, and it's Court Queen missing.
Pass to Ionescu. There's a screen by Swish.
And that one is hammered home.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Well, that was a nice way to wrap up that possession, no matter how you look at it.
Now here's McDonald.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
The Mystics trailing.
Ionescu outside.
Rejected by Azurá Stevens.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
From past the arc, misses. 4th time against 7 makes in the game. And she takes that one up and powers it through.
And she isn't the biggest power forward, but her ability to rise up pretty much evens things out.
Pass to Court Queen. Back to McDonald.
5 on the clock. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Mystics.
Ionescu up top.
Out to Ogwumike. Marina Mabry for 3. And no good trying to get that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. The Mystics on top, leading by just 1. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. 3rd quarter getting started here. And you look at Court Queen, what a contribution.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. Now, here is Ionescu.
Pass to Boston.
Back to Ionescu. From deep, sinks a three-pointer.
Such a quick release on Ionescu's shot, and her accuracy from deep is great as well.
Now here's McDonald, covered by Ionescu. Pass to Stevens. Back to McDonald. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
There's a screen by Swish.
Ionescu has it. McDonald picks her up. Now the Fever moving it up. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds, the Mystics will take it. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half underway.
There's a screen by Swish.
Inside. And she makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Not an easy player to stop when she's got the rim in her sights.
Never has been, never will be. She's a determined finisher.
And she goes with the one-hand tomahawk slam. Nice choice.
Indiana trailing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Hits it from three-point range.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
Timeout is
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it's tough to see. Clearly, she's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and they're going to get the trainer and get a chance to check her over.
Over a minute and a half into this third quarter action.
Here's Swish.
She's got 12. The shot by Ionescu, no good.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
Now here's Court Queen. She's got 22.
That's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give her an inch of room.
And that's the only way to stop her. The defender has to be all over her with a hand right in her face.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Crazy, just so crafty from the foul line down. Cloud makes up for a lack of size with savvy.
Now here's Ionescu. She has 6. Sinks the triple. So it's Indiana now. Cloud outside. Stevens.
On the wing, Gary McDonald. Pass to Mack.
Just 5 to shoot. Court Queen.
Indiana foul. Now, first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Boston. She has 7. To the inside. Here's Stevens. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Amy Atwell. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Ionescu, right side. Pass to Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. Boston. And another miss by Washington. So it's Indiana now, trailing by 2. Now here's Court Queen. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Now here's Ionescu. Not a lot of room. Pass to Boston. Misaman. Here's Swish. The shot off that time.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
And here is Stevens. Swish with it. Stevens covering. Now Ionescu. With the teardrop. Foul call that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
First team foul.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
And the first one falls for her. So both teams changing it up here. And so she makes both from the line. The Fever trailing. Pass to Smalls. Now Court Queen. She's guarded by Boston. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
And for Washington, number 33, Emma Misaman.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
And it's good. 2 points.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Austin with the steal. Rivers. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
For the Washington Mystics, it feels like they're starting a youth movement.
Yeah, they traded Ariel Atkins to Chicago, got the 3rd overall pick. This is a very young roster. They want to build around those 3 top 6 picks they drafted in 2025.
And the first one drops. She hits both from the stripe. And here's Cloud. Pass to Smalls.
Now Morrow.
Cloud. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's Smalls missing. Here's Boston. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but it counts just the same.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Mystics ahead, up 7. And we'll be back right after this.
It's the 4th quarter.
And the final period of play just about to get started here. Now McDonald. Pass to Smalls. Back to McDonald. Stevens. That's good, and it's Harry McDonald with the assist.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
And she's good on the 3 ball.
3's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Here's Smalls. On the wing, Gary McDonald. Pass to Smalls. Shot clock at 6. And even 3-on-3 break. Rivers. Egbo pulls it in. Here's the Fever with the ball. 7-point differential. Now here's McDonald. Egbo with it. Pass to Smalls. No good from outside. Misamon outside. Outside Mabry. Misamon. Now Swish. Azare Stevens with the block. McDonald with it. Picked up by Mabry.
And the defense a little overzealous there, fouling McDonald in the act.
At the line for the away team, Harry McDonald. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
McDonald is not one to get to the line a whole lot, but here she is.
Both good at the line. The Mystics leading. Pass to Swish. The Mystics again can't hit. Outside McDonald. Now Swish. And here's Stewart. From beyond the arc, the Mystics again can't hit. And it's the Fever ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Outside McDonald. Puts up a three. The Mystics pull it in. Pass to Agumake. Stewart up top. Swish. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's McDonald. Here's Mack. Outside McDonald. Pass to Stevens. 6 on the shot clock. And she banks in the layup.
This coaching staff has so much trust in Stevens to come through when they need her.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over.
Timeout. Timeout.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Boston right side. To the middle. And stolen by Court Queen.
Well, this game has certainly given this DC crowd something to cheer about. Bragging rights on the line for the Mystics.
Yeah, every time these women step on the floor, there's pride on the line, a desire to give these fans a show, and most importantly, deliver a win.
And for Indiana, after taking the first game in this series, they'll be looking for more of the same tonight. We'll see if they're able to do that against the Mystics.
Now here's Swift. Clock at 4. Ionescu, that's good.
It's been a great game for Ionescu so far, attacking on the offensive end and finding plenty of shots.
Now here's Court Queen. To the inside. Stevens, that's good.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Ionescu. Pass to Swish. And stolen by Court Queen. Now here is Stevens. She's guarded by Boston. And Aaliyah Boston with the block.
Well, Boston has great length that we don't see too often in the W. She definitely knows how to put it to work.
And that's how you defend. She wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Great timing, great defensive awareness. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it can alter your approach.
clock at 2.
Court Queen.
Nails it. And she has brought them within 2 points.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Yeah, well, no one's ever going to argue with more offense, and that's exactly what we're getting.
I'm not going to argue with you, Brian. Let's see more offense. And that's who you go to in big spots. Ionescu, a huge bucket.
Timeout called the Fever.
Now here's Court Queen. She's guarded by Swish.
And they're able to recover.
Stevens can score from anywhere, but on the interior is where the defense really has to worry about her.
And they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them from this point forward. Milk the clock.
So it's Indiana now.
A chance here to send it to overtime.
They need a 3.
And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
Maybe knocked down a 3 or 2. Who knows?
What a remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and she is not about to give up an easy look.
For Washington, Sabrina Ionescu. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
From deep 3-point range.
Mack can't get it to go.
And that's an intentional foul.
Desiree Stevens. First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for your Washington Mystics, Marita Mabrey. 2 shots.
She drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
They still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, it could, but they're going to need some help any way you cut it, Tim. They'll be hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
But hey, we've seen some crazy things happen.
against a court queen. Shoots.
Offensive rebound.
So the Mystics win it. And they didn't make it easy on themselves for their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
There were some times that momentum shifted either way, especially early on. But give the team credit for sticking right with the game plan and finishing the job.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.